Oh my God, imagine your father loving you. Signed sister wives Gwendlyn Brown will never forgive Kody even though he's reaching out to his older kids. Kody Brown from Sister Wives has become estranged from his daughter, Gwendlyn Brown, and he may never be able to mend his relationship with her. The patriarch of the Brown family was in his early 20s when he tied the knot with his first wife, Mary Brown. After a year with her, he realized his true calling was to expand his family and have multiple children. In 1993, Kody married his second wife, Janelle Brown, and shortly after, he married his third wife, Cristin Brown, in an effort to further grow his family. Kody had 13 children with his first 3 wives, 1 with Mary, 6 with Janelle, and 6 with Cristin. While he raised his kids well, things changed after he married Robyn Brown. He became focused on spending time with his fourth wife, neglecting his other wives and older children. Over the years, Kody disappointed many of his sons, including Garrison and Gabe Brown. He also grew distant from his daughters, Gwendlyn, Madison, and Isabel Brown, among others. Some of Kody's kids, like Gwendlyn, took to their social media to express their feelings, discuss the family drama, and reveal secrets. Gwendlyn has openly shared how her father, Kody, has disappointed her. She discussed her issues with her dad while pointing out why she no longer had a strong relationship with him. Some time ago, Gwendlyn claimed that Kody didn't care about her or the other older children in the family. She stated that her father only cared for the younger children in the family, implying that he was more interested in being a father to his 5 kids with Robyn, who are the youngest in the family compared to the others. Gwendlyn expressed her feelings during an episode of TLC's Sister Wives. She sat down with her brothers, Gabe and Garrison, as well as her mother, Cristin, to discuss her father's behavior. Gwendlyn, using a sarcastic tone, said, "Oh my God, imagine your father loving you," suggesting that she was envious of the younger children who received love from Kody. The way in which Gwendlyn delivered this statement suggested that she truly believed Kody didn't care about her or the other older siblings. Adding to the issues, Kody hasn't taken any steps to change her opinion. In 2023, Gwendlyn posted some cryptic messages on social media, expressing her emotions. She used her YouTube channel, recapping episodes and informing fans that she never had a warm, affectionate relationship with her father. Gwendlyn observed Kody shows more love towards his children with Robyn with much more love. She also mentioned, "I don't remember coming home from kindergarten or anything and seeing my dad being happy that I ate all my lunch, or that I made a friend at school," revealing it was always her mother who looked after her well-being. Gwendlyn also noticed that Kody never showed up for her. She compared her childhood with Robyn's kids, mentioning how Kody never stood up for her. Gwendlyn apologized, saying, "It's terrible that I'm making this about myself, but it hurts so much to see him be a good father to others when I didn't really get that much." She added that it was disheartening that Kody wasn't there for her, acknowledging that she was still happy for her younger siblings who are receiving the paternal love they deserve, even though she didn't receive the same. While reacting to episodes of Sister Wives, Gwendlyn hasn't held back in criticizing and tearing apart Kody on social media. She has made bold statements about him, making it clear to her followers that she no longer respects him. In the past, Gwendlyn shared some shocking claims on her Patreon account, talking about Kody's behavior and calling him a coward. She said that her father behaves a little cowardly when handling family matters, particularly with regard to his relationships with his wives and children. She didn't hesitate to pass judgment on him for his past actions. Gwendlyn also suggested a possible reason why Kody isn't as kind and sweet to her, her siblings, her mother, and his other wives. She stated Kody is a massive misogynist, suggesting that he has a prejudice against the women in the family. It's surprising for Gwendlyn to make such a bold claim about Kody. However, it's understandable why she feels this way, as she is judging him based on her experiences with him. Gwendlyn may believe Kody is a misogynist because he values himself above his wife, or she may view him as a self-centered narcissist who only cares about himself. "Oh my God, imagine your father loving you." That jeering phrase, delivered in classic Gwendlyn Brown style, half sarcasm, half searing truth, has become a rallying cry for every Sister Wives viewer who's ever felt the sting of Kody Brown's baffling parenting decisions. While the Brown family patriarch has spent recent months attempting to reconnect with his older children following his dramatic split from 3 of his 4 wives, the damage appears irreversible, especially when it comes to Gwendlyn. Kody may be trying to rebrand himself as a father who just got lost for a while, but Gwendlyn, Cristin's sharp-toned, emotionally astute daughter isn't buying it. Her body language, biting commentary, and consistent distance speak volumes. Despite his outreach, the signs are crystal clear. Gwendlyn Brown is not interested in playing the prodigal daughter to Kody's belated father figure fantasy. Let's unpack the signs that prove Gwendlyn has built a fortress around her heart, and Kody's not getting in. 1. Public shade as a form of therapy. Gwendlyn isn't just keeping her distance, she's writing her truth across the internet. From YouTube recaps of Sister Wives episodes to Reddit threads and even cameos where she lets subtle jabs fly like confetti, Gwen uses humor and sarcasm as a shield. Her infamous line, "Oh my God, imagine your father loving you," didn't just drop out of nowhere. It was a mic drop moment, a wink to every child of emotional inconsistency who has had to heal themselves while the parent who hurt them looks confused in the rearview mirror. If Kody thought time would soften Gwendlyn's fire, he clearly underestimated the millennial generation's knack for turning trauma into content and power. 2. She celebrates Cristin's new life, not Kody's redemption arc. When Cristin married David Woolley, Gwendlyn beamed. She posted glowing photos, toasted her mom's second chance at love, and basked in the joy of someone choosing Cristin fully, something Kody never managed. Yet when Kody attempts his own family reconnections, Gwendlyn doesn't even flinch. There are no celebratory posts, no photos of brunches or healing father-daughter moments. In fact, there's silence. It's clear, Kody's efforts don't earn her applause, they earn her suspicion. 3. She sees the pattern and she's done with it. Gwendlyn grew up watching Kody hopscotch from household to household, spreading himself thinner than the crust on a frozen Costco pizza. When she was a child, she may have excused the emotional absence. But she's grown now, and so is her understanding of narcissistic patterns, selective love, and performative parenting. Kody doesn't seem to realize that his kids aren't clinging to childhood illusions anymore. Gwendlyn, especially, has stopped hoping he'll wake up and become the dad she needed 10 years ago. She's not interested in band-aid solutions over wounds that required surgery. 4. Gwendlyn has built her own family, one that doesn't include Kody. Since getting married to her wife, Beatriz Quiros, Gwendlyn has poured her energy into creating a loving, affirming family of her own. The kind of home where being queer, outspoken, and deeply feeling isn't a liability, it's a gift. Her wedding photos, while joyful, pointedly lacked Kody. In fact, his absence at her wedding was glaring. It wasn't a scheduling conflict, it was emotional reality. Some viewers speculate that Kody not walking his daughter down the aisle was the final nail in the coffin of their relationship. But let's be honest, this coffin was sealed long ago. Gwendlyn just refused to leave the lid half open for false hope. 5. She speaks the truth, even when it's ugly. Gwendlyn isn't afraid of the hard conversations. She's openly acknowledged her disappointment in Kody's favoritism, particularly towards Robyn's children. Her honesty has been raw and, at times, uncomfortable for fans who still hold out hope for a neat family reconciliation. But that's not Gwendlyn's job, to make people comfortable. When she called out Kody for treating his children like inconvenient obstacles while cosplaying Father of the Year with Robyn's kids, she wasn't being petty. She was being accurate. Kody's version of fatherhood is like a subscription box. Some kids got the deluxe edition, others didn't even make the mailing list. 6. Forgiveness requires accountability, and Kody still thinks he's the victim. Here's the kicker. Kody's apologies, if you can call them, that often come laced with caveats. "I was going through so much," he'll say, or "you just don't understand what it's like." These aren't apologies. They're excuses dressed up as empathy. Gwendlyn, meanwhile, is asking for something simple but rare: accountability. Not crocodile tears. Not spiritual bypassing. Not more talk about how hard polygamy is. Just a genuine acknowledgement of harm without defensiveness or deflection. Until that happens, Gwendlyn's door remains shut. And honestly, who could blame her?